from JB College of Education. Now I explain the human torso from brain to anus. Now I explain. Brain. Brain is the control center for everything. Movement, sensation, memory and awareness hormone. Then the major part, cerebrum, cerebellum and the brainstem. Cerebrum helps to thinking, reasoning and voluntary movements, and cerebellum helps to balance, coordination. Brainstem helps to breathing, heartbeat and consciousness. Connected downwards through the spinal cord. Now the spinal cord. Spinal cord is the thin cable of nerves. Carries the commands from brain to body and sensory signals to brain. Protected from the vertebrate. It is not inside the Crohn's organ, but it runs along the back of the next to pelvis. Then the trachea. Trachea. Trachea is a wide pipe, tube from throat to lungs. Has the cartilage rings in the capsule. Delivers the air to lungs. Then the esophagus. Esophagus is a food pipe. It is a muscular tube behind the trachea. Pushes the food to stomach. The rhythmic contraction. Then the lungs. The lungs is the pair of sponges-like organ. Function as the exchange the oxygen and carbon dioxide. The right lung 3 lobes and the left lung is 2 lobes. Between the space, the heart is present. Inside the alveoli, there was the gas exchanges happen. Connected to heart via pulmonary arteries or veins. Heart pump with the 4 chambers. The right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. Right side, the pumps deoxygenated blood to lungs. Then the left side, the pumps the oxygenated to body. It beats 70 times per minute average. Never gets rest. If it stops, you stop. Diaphragm. Diaphragm is the dome-shaped muscle separating the chest and abdomen. Muscles for breathing, contraction, inhale and exhale. Abdominal organs. First, the liver. Liver is the largest internal organ. Functions as deoxifies the blood, produce the bile and store the glycogen, and metabolisms like fat, protein and carbs. Process the medicines and toxins. Without the liver, your body becomes toxic fast. Gallbladder. Gallbladder is the sac under the liver. Stores the bile, release the bile into intestine to digest fast. Stomach. Stomach is a J-shaped muscle sac. Break the food with acids and enzymes. Crush the food into chyme. Sends the chyme into the small intestine. Then the pancreas. Behind the stomach, 2 major bulbs, digestive enzymes and hormones. Digestive enzymes is small intestine. Hormones like insulin and glycogen, it's transferred into the blood sugar control. The spleen. Spleen is the left side under the ribs. Filter the blood. Remove the old RBC and helps to fight against the infection. And the digestive tract. Digestive tract is the small and large intestine to anus. The small intestine tube is 6 meters and there is the 3 major parts. Lumen is the major for digestion. Jumen is the nutrition absorbent. Illuminum is more absorbed. It does 90% of nutrition absorbed. The large intestine. The large intestine is the thicker and shorter. It is about 1.5 meter. Sessions, cemum and ascending colon, transverse the colon, descending the colon and decommode the colon. It absorbs the water forms and the solid waste. Rectum. Rectum is the storage pouch for feces. Holds the waste until the exclusion. Anus. Anus is the exit valve. 2 snitches. Internal is an automatic and external is an voluntary. Controls when the waste leaves from the body. And another important frozen organ is the kidney. Kidney has a 2 bean-shaped filters. It helps to clean the blood and remove the waste to produce the urine, and it helps to balance the water, electrolysis and pH. Release the erythropoietin. It helps to stimulate the RBC production. Then the uterus. Uterus from kidney to bladder carries the urine by perithallis. Then the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder helps to the mucus sac and stores the urine and expand the balloon. Then urethra. Urethra is a kind of tube from bladder to outside, the shorter in females and longer in males. Reproductive organs, torso-related. If relevant is test tube is an outer torso and the sperm and testosterone. Wax deferentius runs inside the pelvis. Then the seminal vessel and prostate. It helps to make a seminal fluid. In female reproductive organ, if relevant, the ovaries is eggs and hormone. Fallopian tube is an X transporter, and the uterus is in fallopian tube. Cervix is the gateway, and vagina is the canal outside. These are the